Shalom, shalom. Yashala, Yahawah, Alainawa, Yahawah, Shema, Yashala, Yahawah, Alainawa, Yahawah, Shema, Yashala, Yahawah, Alainawa, Yahawah, Rakta Yahawah, Rakta Yahushai, Rakta Yahawah, Rakta Yahushai, Rakta Yahawah, Rakta Yahushai, Bahashem, QADASH, HALALYAM, ABANAWA, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, QADASH. All right. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Much respect to all people who are laid to work. Shalom, shalom to you believers. To the people of YAHAWAH, who be brothers and sisters, proud to the truth. All right, Father, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, for the QADASH, the Holy Spirit, the other day, feed the flock, serve our power, and they'll still have faith. And in the name of our power, YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI, have faith, have hope, and our deliverance. All right. All right, so we're gonna touch this one article. You can see by the title yourself. All right. Babylon is slowly making its way to becoming a purge-like society. Too. Okay, I'm gonna get the article right quick. I got it from Zero Hedge. All right, see for yourself. All right, it says if the streets of America are this chaotic now, what will they be like when things really start hitting the fan? All right, because it's already chaotic out here right now. Just because it's not chaotic in your city right now doesn't mean nothing is going on. All right. So I'm gonna start from here. It says, if you are not alarmed by what is happening to our largest cities, you should check to see if you still have a pulse. All right. So pretty much, if you're still dead, you still got your head up your ass, not knowing that we're literally in those evil times, those bad times, right? You should check yourself. Like, yo, like I need to get my head out of the sand. All right, I need to start taking heed to those out there, to the prophets of YAHAWAH, because we're definitely not in a time of love, a time of peace. Right? We're in a time of peace, time of. And we're in the year of YAHAWAH turning up. It says, once upon a time, the beautiful new cities that our forefathers constructed were the envy of the entire planet. But now many of them have degenerated into crime-infested hellholes that are absolutely teeming with violent predators. Shoplifting has essentially become a national pastime. And I saw a video how a guy, he was at, I think, CVS or Walgreens, one of those spots, and while him and other customers are in line waiting to purchase their goods, a customer came in to start. He or she, I guess it was a guy. He put $200 worth of products in a shopping cart and walked the fuck out. They didn't even pay for that shit. And that's becoming like a new norm. A lot of people are literally just shopping the thing, just taking what they want and need and just fucking leaving. All right. And then that guy who did a video, pretty much what he said, I'm just going to paraphrase what he said. Pretty much, it's going to be like a monkey see, monkey do. Oh yeah. Customers going to be like, well, shit. If these individuals are just taking shit, walking out. And the companies, these stores now have a policy to where pretty much like they can't call the cops on it because it's not like life threatening. Pretty much the cops are not going to take that report. All right. So a lot of people be like, shit. If that's the case, I'm gonna do the same thing too.
I'm self-esteem is gonna get put upon everybody.
Yep.
They're gonna start fucking stealing shit, and it's gonna get worse. Yep.
They say shoplifting has essentially become a national pastime. Open-air drug markets operate freely right under the noses of indifferent authorities. And addicts pull down their pants and take a shit whenever and wherever they feel like doing so. So there's articles out too how because a lot of these places are now they pretty much making it they legalize getting drugs and shit. Homeless people are overdosing. All right. And I've seen many videos where homeless people, drug addicts, literally just taking the shit wherever they want. Whenever he or she need to take a shit, they want to take it right there and then. All right. It says open air drug markets operate freely right under the noses of indifferent authorities, and addicts pull down their pants and take a dump whenever and wherever they feel like doing so. Thanks to record levels of illegal immigration, gang membership is absolutely exploding, and human trafficking has reached truly frightening levels. Of course, our steady thinning police forces are overwhelmed at this point. In fact, police in Seattle are stretched so thin. Check this out. In fact, police in Seattle are stretched so thin. So their employment rate, right? Like their numbers are so thin. All right. So thin that they often are not able to take reports on rape victims. So a lot of women are getting raped, they're getting sexually harassed. It's going to get to the point where a lot of women who are going to be ravished, right? That's a legal term for being raped, right? Are not going to be able to have daddy either call. They ain't gonna be able to call 911 to have a police show because this police officer that's not even going to show up to those seats, take those reports because one, the gas is getting too high. If it's not considered a life-threatening situation, they're not going to come to your aid. And let's say you a woman do get raped, you escape after that. It's pretty much like as if you get raped, you escape, and then call the police, and they never show up. It's like, what's the point of calling? Because it's like if you call, they never show up. It's like, what's the point then? All right. So again, it says in fact, police in Seattle are stretched so thin that they are often not able to take reports from rape victims. And if you are the victim of a non-violent crime in Seattle, good luck ever getting a police officer to pay attention to your case. From coast to coast, now pay attention, from coast to coast, communities are descending into a state of utter lawlessness. What does that sound like? The movie The Purge. It's about to be a purge-like society out here. The movie The Purge is about to be an actual movie. All right,
what happened in The Purge? The police force, they were dwindling. They weren't able to call the police. Police were literally only fending for themselves.
It was pretty much no loss for 24 hours.
Yep.
At 24 hours or 12 hours, something along that line.
That new one shows clearly it was all done.
The forever purge. It was that's it. Like it was literally a forever purge. It was a lawless society.
All right. Spending for themselves.
Yep. They say if things are this bad already, what will conditions be like when things really start hitting the fan? So what would things be like when Jacob's trouble is at its peak now? It blossomed. Let's say Jacob's trouble is like a plant, right? What would Jacob's trouble really be like when that plant grew to perfection? All it's breaking loose, right? I'm gonna get this last part. It says continuing a trend that we have seen for the last couple of years, crime rates all over the nation just keep going higher and higher. All right. So expect bad times. All right. So we let the scripture start speaking for itself now. All right. We got a few scriptures we want to bring up. Get that 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1.
This is the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come.
Perilous times mean difficult times, all right? Because when you read that in the New Living Translation, it says, you should know this, Timothy. And we are, Timothy today, because we are those prophets that our power YAHAWAH Yahawashi is talking to. He's letting us know, right? It says, you should know this, Timothy, that in the last days there will be very difficult times. And we're in those times right now. Some people are already experiencing perilous times. They're already experiencing feeling that squeeze of difficulty. They starting to have to make life-changing decisions. There's people out there that literally skipping meals just so they can pay bills. People are making life-changing decisions like, okay, do I continue going to the job or quit? All right, and the list goes on. All right, you want to get that the book of Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. But and because iniquity shall abound. Yep. All right, because we're gonna come into a time where the love is going to grow so cold that ain't gonna be no love out here at all. People gonna be in the mindset of survival. I don't care about you. I want to make sure I'm good. All right. I don't give a fuck if you was old girl from Instagram, who's an Instagram model. I don't care if you that chick from OnlyFans. I don't care who you are, chick. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm worried about me. That's the time that the mindset that people are starting to have real soon now. Got it.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 12. Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Iniquity goes into lawlessness, right? Read that in the Amplified Bible. It says, because lawlessness is increased, the love of most people will grow cold. So when there's no law, it's just chaos. That's why laws exist. So chaos doesn't, just be all over the fucking place, right? Laws. So when Babylon literally becomes a lawless society, like the Purge, right? People are going to go from that so-called love to being cold for one another. All right, and when you cold for one another, you don't care about that person. You only care about you. All right, that's why we want to get let's see, go to second Edges and chapter 15. Verse 14 through chapter 15. Start at verse 14. Go down next. All right.
This is the book of Second Edges, chapter 15, verse 14 through 16.
14 through 19.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. One people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Swords, modern day swords would be, your firearm. All right, and that's what the Purge in the movie The Purge was like. You had one people or people, right, standing up against each other, fighting against each other with modern day swordsman. All right. What?
Verse 16. There shall be sedition among men.
Invading.
For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their own power.
People are going to start taking it. People are going to start, pretty much, people going to be like, man, fuck the laws, fuck the president, fuck their kings and princes, and they're going to start taking the course into their own action. They're going to be like, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do things my way. Okay? All right.
17. And shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
So we do have that upcoming second lockdown coming soon. All right, Lord willing, sooner than we believe. And it's going to be so chaotic out there. So many pestilences going on out here, spreading rapidly, chaos going on. It's going to be crazy out here that damn devils are going to have to usher in that martial law, warlike law. You're going to have to use a military to try to trying to keep things in order, because it's going to be that bad out here. All right, people going to try to desire to go into the city, but not going to be able to. And not only that, but they're going to desire to leave the city that they're in because they don't live there. They just stuck there. Or would they say wrong place, wrong time? Nah, it was the right place, right time, motherfucker. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Got it.
Verse 18. Because their pride, the city shall be destroyed. The city shall be troubled, and the house shall be destroyed. And the men shall be afraid.
And men shall be afraid. So your so-called mighty men, so-called alpha males, right? They about to start folding.
So you fucking good ass niggas, gangsters, I'm about to be afraid. Verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation.
So when that famine really hits people really starting to see like, oh shit, there's really no food out here. I can't afford it, right? People ain't gonna have that love for one another. It's gonna be what? Like a lawless society, right? Because the niggas shall abound, the lovely shall grow cold, wax cold, paraphrasing. It's gonna be a lawless society, right? People are gonna take the course of their own actions, right? You're gonna be like, you know what, fuck it, it's a difficult time, and desperate time comes with desperate measures, or something along that line. And people will be like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna start robbing my neighbor, I'm gonna start robbing this person. That's gonna be the new form of shopping, pretty much.
Yep.
That's gonna be the new way of window shopping, just robbing motherfuckers. The new your new grocery spots is gonna be your fucking neighbor's house. Yeah, all right. It says spoil their goods because of lack of bread, which is famine, and for great tribulation. All right, suffering, sorrow. We get that in the CB version. For those who don't really understand the King James dialogue, it says how terrible it will be for the world and those who live in it. The sword and distress draw near, and nation will rise against nation to fight with spears in their hands. All right, which is the modern day guns, weapons. Esau's blessing. Human beings won't be able, right? Check this out. Human beings won't be able to trust each other as they go strong against each other. They will pay no respect to their king or to the powerful chief of their great men. And we're seeing that today. That's happening. Joe Biden don't really have respect from his own nation, his own people here. And the chief of the great ones don't even got respect from the people of their nation, the people here in Babylon, aka murder. It says someone will want to go into the city and won't be able. The cities will be thrown into confusion because of their pride. Right? People gonna be confused. People are not gonna know what the fuck is going on out here because what they don't have Isaiah 33:6. Yup. They're not gonna have the spirit of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM QADASH, right? Dwelling within them, and they're not gonna have that wisdom and knowledge to keep them stable. So they're gonna be confused out here, bug the fuck out. It says cities will be thrown into confusion because of their pride, right? Because of the pride of these damn devils. All right, they're orchestrated, they're engineering this order out of chaos. The engineer famine, engineer upcoming blackouts, and the list goes on. It says, all right, it says houses will be destroyed. People will be afraid. People will have no mercy on their neighbors. They will cause their neighbors trouble by breaking into their houses with swords to pillage their property because they are hungry for bread and in great distress. All right. So, be prepared for hard times, crazy ass times. All right. All right, these officers are like, man, fuck it, man. If it's not like literally like life-threatening important, I'm not gonna take it. Or pretty much like, if I didn't see the crime, hey, I'm not about to show up. All right. If I did not see you get raped, hey, I'm not about to take your report. All right. I did not see he or she break into this place or commit a crime or broke a law. I'm not gonna fucking report it.
Hey, we laugh, but at the end of the day, man, this is a very serious thing, man. This is the times that we're coming into. A lot of y'all are still blinded to that truth,
especially you women. Ooh, you know what? Get that because
hey, let's get it. What's up?
Get that Isaiah 32, chapter 32, verses 9 through 11. Right, because we just read in the article how that the pretty much the police force in Seattle they're becoming so thin that they're not taking it. Yeah, they're not taking in reports of women that were raped. All right, they're not taking the report. So go ahead, you fucking wontons, right? You undisciplined woman, right? You don't want to listen. You don't want to take heed. You gonna catch hell. Don't start crying when you out there uh lit as fuck at night, or you out there by yourself thinking that you fucking Wonder Woman, you invisible, you can't be touched. You gonna see men or a guy just roll up on you, and he's gonna pop you right there. And when I mean pop you, I'm talking about he's gonna ravish you. All right, he's gonna rape you on sight, whether it's broad daylight at night, because it's happening. It's reports how women are getting raped in broad daylight during the daytime in public places. All right.
What? It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 32, verse 9 through 11. Verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters.
Now rise up, you
ear unto my speech.
Rise up, you women that are complacent. Right? You're at ease. You're complacent. You think that, because nothing is happening to you, that nothing is going to happen to you. Right? Because something is happening to this woman, or these women, but has it coming to you yet doesn't mean that you're not going to be judged, right? You're careless about your actions. You talk to men all crazy, disrespectful to them. You thinking that you're above him or you're better than him because of your worldly treasures, things of this world, your stats of this world, because of your Snapchat score, your fucking Instagram, how many followers you got on Instagram. Like, just
you got a blue check on your Instagram. You're a public figure. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, a public figure, a famous live Twitch video game play, like whatever. It's a bunch of fucking folly, man. Right? All right. You think you're untouchable? All right, but hey, go ahead. Let's
verse 10. Verse 10. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless woman. For the vineyard, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Verse 11. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare. You gird sackcloth upon your loins.
So a lot of you women, you're not trembling, right? You're having a great fucking time. You living it up. You over here like, yo, I'm just living it up. I might as well just live it up. All right, when the time comes where Yahawah finally visits you, a reality is going to start kicking in like, damn, I should have really did not do this.
Hey, the scripture said that. What shall you do when the Lord visits you?
Huh?
What you paraphrase, yo?
But reality is going to start hitting these bitches. You're like, damn, I should have never done this. I should have never done that. Damn, I should have never did. I should never did him wrong. When I'm talking about the him, I'm talking about the brother, the brothers who are in this truth and sincere truth. Right, what was actually doing the will of Yahawah Yahawashi, and they was dealing with a woman while they was in this truth, or they was dealing with a woman before they right before they came to this truth, right. He's gonna be like, damn, I should never did him wrong. Damn, he really treated me good. Let me try to find him. Let me try to reach out. But he ain't gonna be able to. Like, gonna be a blackout. There's already articles about how cell phones are about to get cut off. All right. These cell phones are going to be no good. Okay, all right.
That's all just a line for that Quran, man. That's all just a predecessor to the Quran.
And that last part was says, "Gird up thy loins." What's it?
Gird sackcloth upon your loins.
Gird sackcloth upon thy loins. So it's a metaphor for saying, get ready to catch hell. Our power, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Yahawah Yahawashi is telling you, you women that eat, wicked ass women, right? The so-called black woman, the so-called Hispanic woman, the so-called Native American Indian woman, right? Even the women of our nation that look like other nations, right? Our power is telling you, okay, rise up, do not eat, like careless daughters, because what? Our power is about to visit you, about to judge. All right, get right with our power now, or hey, like that scripture says, through death by pain. You should know by death by pain. Just paraphrasing, right? You gonna
scriptures also say, make no tears to turn to the Lord.
So all right, so no Lord willing, unless it was edifying. All right, the bench is about to be taken away from you. You wicked ass woman, you ain't gonna be able to get your hair done, your nails done. You ain't gonna be able to, beautify yourself. All right, you gotta start looking hit out here.
It is hell.
You gotta look like you just came back from fucking basic training. All right, all right, all right. The Lord with us, it was edifying. All right, we're gonna close out by giving much to all praise, honor, and glory to
YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM
QADASH. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Much respect. Just as said, Akim will labor the works. Shalom.
Shalom.
To you believers, the Akim will aqua. To you brothers and sisters, proud to the truth.
ETA, above the wall soon.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah.
All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah.